today?
Alright folks, next up is these LED bulbs for my tail lights. I'm going to try and install them and see how they look. They're supposed to be a lot brighter than the OEM version that I have, the regular halogen bulbs. Anyways, I'll give it a try and see how it looks. So here they are. So they basically look like this, and just pull the one I have up there and see how they are. Okay folks, I'm trying to install the LED lights replacement, bulb replacement, and I have done this part, the inner lights. Basically what needs to be done is you unclip this guy down, and there's 4 or 5 clips that you need to undo, push out, and this whole white thing, the whole bracket here will come off. Alright guys, I managed to unclip those 5 clips, and all I have to do is take this thing down, and I'll show you how you could actually now replace the bulb. There you go. Already placed in the new bulb replacement, and all there is to do now is to snap it back in. And if it doesn't work, then you just have to flip it over. Before clipping it back in, I have put the I hooked up the power source, and tested it first by turning on the lights. So, it does work. Now all I have to do is snap it back in there, and it should be all good. And the same thing you do from this side to the other side by undoing that panel there. It works just fine. So now the side light, the side part of the headlight or the tail light, what I did was undo the screw that was on the back of the light here, which is basically what's holding, what really holds it here from this side. First I have to cut through, just cut this little piece here, because at first still uncracked, or what you call it, still together at some point. First of all, before that, you have to unclip this power source, and once you do that, you then be able to pull this out of here like so, and clip. There's a bit of a clip there that to pull out, but once the clip is off, you can easily take it off this way. And now it's ready to replace it with the LED bulb. Another thing to make note of is when you're replacing this bulb, try not to hold it with your bare hands. If you want to still keep it, because it's still good, you can reuse it if you're just in case your LED bulbs there will go off on you. Folks, as you can see, it does work. So now it's ready to be installed. Before I snap this thing back in, what I did is I made sure that I have put the power source back in by doing it from the back here. Make sure it clips in before you actually get it in. Once it's in, then just a matter of putting this whole, snap this whole thing back this way. It just snaps back in place. There you go. Sweet. All back. So all I have to do now is screw this back in there, and it should be, screw this back inside, and it should be all good. Alright, here's the other side, guys. I have sliced the opening here a little bit, so now I can get access to it. And now we have to pretty much have to unscrew that little plastic tensioner. Come off on its own. There you go. Doing this with one hand is a little tricky, but let me put down the camera. Alright folks, I managed to loosen it up, and see it's a lot easier to get at the power source from here. On the other side, what I noticed is that the wires are not enough to get it pulled out all the way this way to be able to get at the actual power source. And as you can see, all that's needed to be done here would be to just unclip that, and this should come out now. Alright, that's off, and here it is. So all I have to do now is replace the bulb. I'm using this to make sure. I'm using this little pad here so I don't scratch the surface of the headlight, or the tail light. I keep saying headlight, tail light. And anyways, now I just have to undo. I tested it out and it didn't work. Let me switch it over. Alright, now it works after switching it over. Okay folks, that concludes the LED tail light install from Deautokey, and it looks good. Can't be happier. It turned out pretty well, and yeah, no more red and brighter. The bulb is in red in color, red orange in color.